Hello students, this is my fifth lecture on the topic vectors. In this lecture, we will see position vector of a point P xyz in space, component form of r bar, vector joining two points, magnitude of vector AB bar and examples on it. First of all, we will see theorem. If A bar, B bar, C bar are three non-coplanar vectors, then prove that any vector R bar in the space can be uniquely expressed as a linear combination of A bar, B bar and C bar. Look at the diagram, student. Proof. From the diagram, AB bar and A bar are the collinear vectors. See student, since they lies on the same line, so we can write AB bar equals to XA bar where X is a scalar. Similarly, we can write AQ bar equals to YB bar and S bar equals to ZC bar where Y and Z are some scalars. Now, we are using triangle law of addition of vector in triangle ACP. See student, which is in red color. So AP bar equals to AC bar plus CP bar. Now look at the triangle ABC. So which gives us AC bar as AB bar plus BC bar. So AP bar equals to AB bar plus BC bar plus CP bar. Now we have AP bar is nothing but AB bar plus BC bar plus CP bar, which equals to R bar is XA bar plus YB bar plus ZC bar. So R bar equals to XA bar plus YB bar plus ZC bar. Since we have AQ bar equals to BC bar and AS bar equals to CP bar from diagram. So this R bar can be expressed as linear combination of A bar, B bar and C bar. Now we'll prove uniqueness. Assume that student R bar equals to x1 A bar plus x2 B bar plus x3 C bar. Call it as 1. Also assume that R bar equals to y1 A bar plus y2 B bar plus y3 C bar. Call it as 2. For some scalar x1, x2, x3 and y1, y2, y3. Now subtracting 2 from 1 we have and collecting the terms of A bar, B bar and C bar. We have x1 minus y1 A bar plus x2 minus y2 B bar plus x3 minus y3 C bar equals to 0 bar. As student, what is given A bar, B bar, C bar are non-coplanar vectors. So we must have x1 minus y1 equals to x2 minus y2 equals to x3 minus y3 equals to 0. So we have x1 equals to y1, x2 equals to y2 and x3 equals to y3. Means no other vector exists there. So this proves the uniqueness of R bar. Position vector of point P xyz in space. Look at the diagram, students. Let P xyz be any point in space. Let I cap, j cap and k cap be unit vectors. Unit vectors means whose magnitude is 1 along positive directions of x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. See diagram. So from above theorem we can write OA bar equals to XI bar, OB bar equals to YJ bar and OC bar equals to ZK bar. Now OP bar is the position vector of point P in space with respect to origin. So from triangle OLP we have student OP bar equals to OL bar plus LP bar. Now OL bar is OA bar plus AL bar plus LP bar equals to OA bar plus OB bar plus OC bar. Since we have AL equals to OB bar and LP equals to OC bar. See from diagram which are parallel vectors. So OP bar equals to XI bar plus YJ bar plus ZK bar. This is the representation of OP bar, that is the point P, in terms of unit vectors I cap, J cap and K cap. Magnitude of OP bar using above diagram only. So again let P, X, Y, Z be any point in space. Then from figure OP bar is the position vector of point P in space with respect to origin O. So we know how to write OP bar equals to XI cap plus YJ cap plus ZK cap is the representation of OP bar in terms of unit vectors I cap, J cap and K cap. So from figure student can write OP square equals to OA square plus OB square plus OC square as we have seen in above. So OA square is X square, OB square is Y square and OC square is Z square. So length of OP equals to square root of X square plus Y square plus Z square. So modulus of OP bar equals to under root X square plus Y square plus Z square. Means student, if P, X, Y, Z any point given in space, then we can find out its magnitude as under root X square plus Y square plus Z square. Now we will see component form of R bar. If R is position vector of point P with respect to O, then R bar equals to XI cap plus YJ cap plus ZK cap. In this representation, X, Y and Z are called components of R bar along OX, OY and OZ. See student, as we know, X, Y, Z are mutually perpendicular axes. Then unit vector I cap is along X axis, J cap is along Y axis and K cap is along Z axis. Note, first, any vector in space is unique linear combination of I cap, J cap and K cap. See student, P having coordinates X, Y, Z, then its unique linear combination is XI cap plus YJ cap plus ZK cap. Now, we'll write R bar as XI cap plus YJ cap plus ZK cap. We'll see vectors joining 2 points. Look at the diagram student. A and B are 2 points in space. Let O be the origin and OA bar and OB bar are the position vectors of the point A and B with respect to origin O. So in triangle AOB, see student, the triangle AOB, A to O, O to B. Now we will use here triangle law of vector addition. So we have AB bar equals to AO bar plus OB bar. But AO bar is minus of OA bar plus OB bar as it is. So we have OB bar minus OA bar. OB bar is the position vector of B minus position vector of A. So AB bar equals to B bar minus A bar. So students, see here AB bar is there. So we will write position vector of B minus position vector of A. Example, if AB bar equals to 2I cap minus 4J cap plus 7K cap and initial point A is given 150, then find the terminal point B. Solution, write down given things students. AB bar and A are given. Let A bar I bar plus 5J bar plus 0K bar, and we have to find out terminal point. So let B bar equals to xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap be the position vectors of the points A bar and A and B respectively. As we have seen above student, AB bar equals to B bar minus A bar. Now write down the given things. So what is given? AB bar. So 2I cap minus 4J cap plus 7K cap equals to B bar is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap minus A bar is I cap plus 5J cap plus 0K cap. Now collecting terms of I cap, J cap and K cap and using equality of vectors we get x minus 1 equals to 2, y minus 5 equals to minus 4 and z minus 0 equals to 7. Solving it, we have x equals to 3, y equals to 1 and z equals to 7. Therefore, the point B having coordinates 3, 1, 7, which is the terminal point. Magnitude of AB bar. We know student, magnitude is nothing but length of that vector. If A having order triplet x1, y1, z1 and B having order triplet x2, y2, z2 be the points, then OA bar equals to x1 I cap plus y1 j cap plus z1 k cap and OB bar equals to x2 I cap plus y2 j cap plus z2 k cap. From this student, using above result, we can write AB bar equals to position vector of point B minus position vector of point A, that equals to OB bar minus OA bar. Substitute the given vectors and then collecting the I cap, J cap and K cap vectors. So we have AB bar equals to x2 minus x1 I cap plus y2 minus y1 j cap plus z2 minus z1 k cap. So magnitude of AB bar equals to modulus of AB bar equals to under root x2 minus x1 bracket square plus y2 minus y1 bracket square plus z2 minus z1 bracket square, which is nothing but our distance formula. For example, A having order triplet 3, 4, 5 and B having order triplet 6, 7, 8, then magnitude of that vector AB bar equals to under root 6 minus 3 bracket square plus 7 minus 4 bracket square plus 8 minus 5 bracket square. After solving it, we have under root 9 plus 9 plus 9, which is equals to 3 root 3. Note, if A bar equals to A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap and B bar equals to B1 I cap plus B2 j cap plus B3 k cap, then A bar equals to B bar. These two vectors are equal if their respective unit vectors are equal. Means A1 equals to B1, A2 equals to B2 and A3 equals to B3. Also student, we can add these two vectors, which gives us A bar plus B bar equal to, write down A bar and B bar. Now collecting terms of I cap, J cap and K cap. So A bar plus B bar gives us A1 plus B1 I cap plus A2 plus B2 j cap plus A3 plus B3 k cap, means adding their respective unit vectors gives us addition of two vectors. If k is any scalar, then k times a cap, that is the scalar multiplication of vector, equals to k times a1 I cap plus k times a2 j cap plus k times a3 k cap. Also student, if b bar and a bar are collinear vectors, collinear means lies along same line, then b1 upon a1 equals to b2 upon a2 equals to b3 upon a3 equals to k, means this ratio equals to k. If a cap is unit vector along a non-zero vector a bar in space, then by using definition of unit vector we can write as a cap equals to a bar upon mod of a bar. Write down a bar equals to a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap upon modulus of a bar is under root a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square. While collinearity of 3 points. See student, 3 distinct points A, B and C with position vectors a bar, b bar and c bar respectively are collinear if and only if there exist 3 non-zero scalars x, y and z such that xa bar plus yb bar plus zc bar equals to 0 and x plus y plus z equals to 0. That is the sum of all 3 non-zero scalars equal to 0. Then we can say that 3 points are collinear. Now we'll see coplanarity of 4 points. 4 distinct points A, B, C, D are given with position vectors a bar, b bar, c bar and d bar are coplanar if and only if there exist 4 scalars x, y, z and w not all 0 such that xa bar plus yb bar plus zc bar plus wd bar equals to 0 and where x plus y plus z plus w equals to 0, means all the scalars whose sum is equals to 0, then we can say that points are coplanar. Linearly dependent vectors. A set of non-zero vectors a bar, b bar and c bar are said to be linearly dependent, means which are depends on one another if there exist scalars x, y, z not all 0 such that xa bar plus yb bar plus zc bar equals to 0 bar, means their linear combination equals to 0 bar. Then such vectors a bar, b bar, c bar are coplanar. Means by using the condition of linearly dependent vector, we can also prove that vectors are coplanar. Linearly independent vectors. A set of non-zero vectors a bar, b bar and c bar are said to be linearly independent, which do not depend on each other if their linear combination equals to 0 bar, then x equal to y equal to z equals to 0, means all the three scalars equal to 0, then such vectors a, b, c are non-coplanar, means when the vectors are linearly independent, then that vectors are also called as non-coplanar. We'll use these conditions while solving examples. Example, are the vectors a bar and b bar are linearly independent, where a bar and b bar are given. Solution, given a bar equals to I cap minus 2 j cap plus 3 k cap, b cap equals to 3 I cap minus 6 j cap plus 9 k cap. Here this B bar is 3i cap minus 6j cap plus 9k cap. From this we'll take 3 common. So 3 into bracket I cap minus 2j cap plus 3k cap, which is nothing but A bar. So what we have, student? B bar equals to 3 times A bar. That means B bar is scalar multiple of A bar. Means B bar is depend on A bar. So we can say A and B are linearly dependent vector. And from this what we conclude? The vectors A bar and B bar are collinear. This is the very important property of linear dependent vector. From this we can conclude whether that points are collinear or not. Such examples are asked for 2 marks. Next example. Are the vectors A bar, B bar and C bar linearly independent? Now here 3 vectors are given. Where to find whether they are linearly independent or not? Interpret the result. Solution. Given vectors are A bar, B bar and C bar. Now using the condition of linear independent vectors. So let assume that xa cap plus yb cap plus zc cap equals to 0 bar. Now write down A bar, B bar and C bar vectors there. Collecting the terms of x, y and z. So we have, student, from first 2x plus minus 2x plus y plus z equals to 0. Then minus 2y minus 4z equals to 0. Minus 4x minus y plus 3z equals to 0. So from this, student, after solving this, what we have? X equal to 0, y equal to 0 and z equals to 0. All the 3 scalars are equals to 0. From this we conclude that the A bar, B bar and C bar are linearly independent vector. Means they are not depend on each other. And we conclude that A bar, B bar and C bar are non-coplanar. If the vectors are linearly dependent, means we have the vectors coplanar. Now here the vectors are linearly independent. So we have the 3 vectors as non-coplanar vectors.